Safari Guide of the Year 2013, brought to you by Africa Direct in collaboration with the Field Guides Association of Southern Africa. The 8 finalists at this year's Safari Guide of the Year competition have been identified as the top guides in South Africa. The top 20 guides were decided on after a rigorous selection process from the hundreds of guides available in the safari guiding industry. The top 20 went through a further selection process that produced these 8 finalists competing for the prestigious title of Safari Guide of the Year 2013. May the best man win. The 8 finalists and the judges arrived at Nkambeni Safari Camp near the Numbi Gate in the Kruger Park for the final showdown of this prestigious competition. Mike Carantonis, the architect of the competition, welcomed everyone and thanked honorary guest Rebecca Green for her generous sponsorship of the event.
Professional field guides are true ambassadors to our country, and they are custodians to our wildlife, and there's very, very little awareness to the upper echelon of professional guides.
7 categories of guiding skills were going to be judged over the course of the week. The first challenge for the competitors was a birding exam, where the candidates had to identify 60 bird slides and 60 bird calls. Day 1 wrapped with an informal game drive to introduce the guides to the local area where their assessments would take place. A relaxing Boma evening led into an early night in preparation for the next few days, during which each guide would be assessed on conducting a game drive and a guided walk on the Nkambeni Safari Camp concession.
And he's leaning against the door, so he's going to fall out just now anyway. And then Paolo's shot up from about 6,000 in the 30s to about 100,000 in the 60s. And this place became overgrown.
You can hear the woodlands kingfisher. Just got back about a week or 2 ago. A couple of birds around.
And the biggest, most dominant male will chase the others away. And she will know that this is my man.
Mark Lindsay Ray, private guide at Africa Direct, interviewed some of the finalists.
Why do you think you should win this competition?
I don't think I should win. I think the best guide should win.
Because I'm the best. I'm the best.
What advice would you give new guides starting out in the industry?
So they need to work on their communication. They need to practice talking to people, connecting with people and bonding with people.
On each evening, the guides were judged on their storytelling abilities about the bush and life experiences. Without exception, the stories were compelling.
And he said to me that the first time you see a poached rhino, you will cry. I cried on Thursday, like a baby.
Then came the much anticipated shooting assessment.
So focus on the accuracy, that's the important thing.
A rapid fire engagement called Haley's Hop simulated how an animal charge would be handled. With the target spaced at 10, 20 and 30 meters, the contestants had to run the full 60-meter distance twice. This was to increase their heart rate and breathing rate in order to imitate the adrenaline experienced during an animal encounter. Returning to the camp, everyone took a breather to swim in the pool, play some touch rugby and generally relax. These informal interactions provided invaluable opportunity for the guides to share perspectives about their guiding teams and lodge operations, with a view to improving the industry on the whole. The following day began early, with more game drive and walking evaluations.
Maybe try and get a view of that black rhino over this ridge.
Just be vigilant, keep our eyes on those people around.
Evening brought welcome relief from the heat and more captivating stories from the guides. Then, for the final morning that dawned in pouring rain.
You may encounter some species that could potentially give off an aggressive reaction.
Jean, why do good guides matter in the industry?
If we have high-quality guides, we'll have guests having a high-quality experience, and they will then get other guests to come and visit.
Grant, how does this year's competition complement the Field Guides Association's vision of guides in South Africa?
This kind of competition year after year just showcases how professional the guides are in this country and it basically sets a standard for other guides to try and achieve.
The last assessment was on tracks and signs, with each one being graded according to the level of clarity and ease of identification. As you'll see, this was no walk in the park, with the judges selecting some particularly obscure challenges to round off the week's competition. Finally, the guides had time to relax, take a refreshing shower and prepare for the awards ceremony with bated breath.
I'm going to start off by announcing the runner-up, Niku Mulder. There we go. It's a real honour and a privilege to hand this over. Safari Guide of the Year 2013, Tom Henry. Well done.